The Apple vs Epic fight continues, and Valorant releases a new patch tweaking new heroes and guns. All that and more. My name's Ethos, and this is Free to Play Weekly. First off in the news this week, if you're wondering how Genshin Impact PS4 crossplay will work with other platforms, it appears there will be limitations, as we're sure you're a little bit surprised. According to a recent tweet on the game's account, PS4 players will not be able to transfer their character to iOS, Android, or PC. But if you start out on PS4, you're probably not going to want to do that anyways. The good news is that you'll still be able to play with players on other platforms. You'll just have to invite them to join you, or they'll invite you, whatever works. As the Apple versus Epic war rages on, it appears Apple has made its latest move, and that move was to terminate Epic Games' account on the App Store. Now, this is a step further than removing Fortnite from the store, but it isn't quite as far as it seemed they had been planning to go. Prior to this, in a previous episode, we talked about how Apple's actions could impact app creators who made use of the Epic Games Unreal Engine to build their games. Now, according to Apple, this move won't affect the engine at all, and anyone who previously downloaded any of Epic's titles through the store will still be able to play them, without making in-app purchases or receiving future updates, of course. However, the continued existence of the Unreal Engine and related apps on the store may not be permanent, as the reason it's still there now is that a federal court ruled that while Apple could do away with Epic's games, it could not do anything to hurt Unreal Engine so long as the lawsuit is ongoing. 2 years ago, fractured space developer Edgecase Games was absorbed into Wargaming's UK division, which then had 55 employees. That number has since ballooned to 94, and today the sub-studio, which is now working on an unannounced free-to-play game, which changed its name and will now be going by DPS Games. In addition to nearly 100 employees in the UK, DPS Games has another studio in Australia with 70 members that plans to open a US branch as well. There are 22 vacancies listed on their website, and qualifications for some of them include operating a live, free-to-play game service or something similar. Other qualifications listed among DPS Games job openings include experience in combat games, Unreal Engine 4, and both PC and console games. Now, that all makes sense considering DPS Games' parent company. However, this intro video that you're watching now says that the game may be a little bit different from the hits that has made Wargaming a famous company. Now, does that mean it'll stray away from the World War II theme, possibly producing a sci-fi tale? A moment after the graphic, we see a spaceship blasting off to symbolize new adventures, or is this a broader hint to the game's subject matter? It could be that we finally see another company embrace a persistent open-world PvP game like PlanetSide 2, or maybe we're just overthinking it. But we'll keep you guys updated on this when more news is announced. Riot Games has already offered up some juicy technical insights into how they're making Valorant a better optimized game, and yesterday they pushed out a patch that deals with some easier to absorb changes. Sage, Killjoy, Viper, Breach, and Sova all receive changes to their skills. Notably, Sage gets significant nerfs again to her healing output, dropping from 100 over 5 seconds to 60 over 5 seconds. Breach, meanwhile, looks like he's getting more changes on the way, but Riot went each on this patch as a part of a ease-in intentional balance philosophy. In terms of weapons, shotguns are getting the most attention, with the Shorty and Judge being nerfed while the Vandal is being buffed. Also, when getting headshot by a shotgun, the aim punch will be much lower than all the other weapons. For more on all the changes in this game's latest patch, you can check out the patch notes on the official Valorant website. And finally, Pearl Abyss wasn't waiting any time to add new heroes to Shadow Arena. The last one came out in mid-August, and there were 2 more in July, and now September's rolled around and there's another one joining the ranks in this free-to-play battle royale. Shura is a stylish melee hero with elaborate attacks, a glass cannon character that will slice and dice foes when under the control of a skilled player. To become one, you'll need to make proper of his inherent skill, Six Blade Free Form, which lets him prepare a skill and unleash a perfect combo on an unsuspecting foe. Shura is just one of the elements of the latest patch notes, which includes a number of bug fixes, matchmaking, and tutorial improvements, and tweaks large and small to just about every hero. We'll see you guys again in maybe like 3 months when the next hero is released. And that moves us to the question of the week. With DPS Gaming working on a brand new free-to-play game, let me know in the comment section below what type of game you think this game's going to be. Do you think it's going to be a sci-fi PvP game? Do you think it's going to be a PvE game? Do you think it might just be a World War II game or a different period in time for some sort of war? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's it for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out mmobomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name's Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.